friends. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? What are y'all? No, fun fact. You know I always close a video throwing a peace sign up with this hand? I can't do it with this hand. This finger don't go up and I don't know why. You know, we about to get into fall and fall is like my favorite. It's my freaking favorite. Although I'm a very colorful person, I love doing like smoky and stuff. It's just a good change, okay? This look for you guys is not really that out of the box and creative, but it's just something I would wear to class, you know. I would wear to class, me, the extra one. If you guys like the autumn leaves, if you guys like October zone, if you guys like comeback season, give this video a like. Palette we're going to be using today is from the Morphe, and it's the Fall Into Frost palette, or the 35F, and I think they still have it on their website, but this guy is old, y'all. I probably bought this like 2 years ago, but this is what it looks like. It has a lot of shimmery shades and they're quite dark. Now on to the eyeballs. So you see we got that crease already. I'm gonna take my Real Techniques, what is this? Expert concealer brush. I used to use it for concealer, but I kind of don't anymore. But I use it for blending out my eyebrows and stuff like that, and blending out the crease in my lid when I have a crease in there. So we're blending out the crease in my lid that was there, and I'm going to make sure that the base is kind of even. And now I'm going to be taking my 16-Hour Camo Concealer by e.l.f. Since this is a mattifying concealer and it does dry down, so we just gonna put a dot so it won't be too wet. We're doing a more, not natural look, but I don't need a white base for my pigment to show up because we're not using like reds and blues and greens or anything of that nature. So I'm taking some of the translucent powder on that same brush I put all over my face, and we're just gonna tap that on there. Start with the eye. I'm going to go in with, oh crap, I done lost the doggone cover. You got to have the sheet or you don't know what you dipping into. We're gonna be dipping into Fortune since we are doing a warm eye today, and Fortune is right here, and we're just going to be packing Fortune on the outer corner of the eye. And y'all know how I roll. I like doing my shadows darkest to lightest. That's what gives you the most payoff in the long run. So I'm just going to start out with this shade, and we're just going to be stamping it around the eyelid and kind of windshield wipering it out. Since this is kind of like it's kind of fluffy and stuff like that, so we're gonna take the excess of this and we're gonna kind of just teeter-totter on the edges a little bit just to kind of diffuse the edge. I'm taking this big guy right here. This is just a bigger version of the other brush I use, and we're going to be going in with Bliss, and Bliss looks like that right there. Like I said before, the way I blend, just tap that other shade right directly on top of the dark shade or the previous shade you applied, right in that diffused area. And then once you get it all tapped on like so, then you can windshield wiper back and forth. So now I'm gonna go back in with the excess on this brush, and I'm going to diffuse it out some more. And I'm taking this fluffy packer brush right here. And all the brushes with the black handle, they're from Morphe, by the way. Sorry, I did not say that in the beginning. Okay, so we're gonna just map out our eyelid. I usually like my eyelid a little bit above my crease here. And then what I'm gonna do is just pat the excess of it on the lid. Brush hairs coming out of this brush. I really don't like that. They prickly and they hurt. Now we are going to go in again, and we're going to go in with Sun Kissed, and it's in the corner right there. And we're gonna take another kind of fluffy flat brush, but it's fluffier. And you're gonna load it more on the side than the top. And now we're going to tap it. And I have fallout, but we're gonna tap, tap, tap. And we're going back in with the first shade we had. What was it called? It was called Fortune. And we're just putting it on the outer corners of our eye. This is my e.l.f. detail brush, and it's kind of fluffy and more dense. And we're going to go in with the black shade called Obsidian. Very fitting name. And we're going to just tap that right there and kind of make an outer V shape. And we're not pulling this all the way around. We're just going to be just blending it a little bit. And then you can go back and blend again with Fortune if you feel like it's too blown out. But I love the way that shadow liner came out in my other video. So we're going to be taking Fortune and we're going to put it on a tiny detail brush. And this is from Eco Tools. You can find them in Ulta. And then we're just, at first we're going to tap Fortune across the top there. This is just to give it some type of gradient, because it's gonna look a little weird if you just have, just black out of the blue like that. So now we're taking Obsidian and we're going from the outer V to the inner V, and we're going very, very close to the lash line. So we are going to do the other eye, and I'm gonna put on some lashes, and then I'll come back and show you how I do my eyebrows with eyeshadow already on. Back, and I have my eyelashes on, and these are my Gigantor lashes. But no, these are 25mm lashes, and I just ordered these guys off Amazon. That's why you never see them like in my description. So we're gonna continue to the bottom of the eyeball. We're gonna take a mix of Obsidian and Fortune, and we're going to just go under. Y'all can't see me. Go under all the way inside like that. And now we're going to take just straight up Fortune on the tip of our brush, the very tip of the brush, of the tapered brush that we originally used Fortune for anyway. And we are going to put that underneath the Obsidian and Fortune mixture. And one thing I did realize in the process of doing this that I should have done was go in with that shade that is called Sand, and it's right there. And we're gonna put Sand underneath Fortune. Our lashes are coated, so we're just gonna finish up the face. So I'm gonna start applying the rest of my powders to my face. So we're gonna start out with blush. Now, usually in the summer I use this, guys, real peachy and pearlescent, but we are in the fall where we're beginning. the fall, excuse me. And we're gonna be using this one. It's actually by the same brand. I'm gonna be taking this brush by MAC, and it really doesn't have a name or a number on it. And we're just gonna swirl in this guy. The powder bronzer in Rich Amber, and we're just going to go right where we put that concealer and kind of just sharpen it up some more. You really don't even need to put that much because you put the concealer on. But I'm gonna go on the tip to make it shorter, and then we're gonna do outward strokes like this, and then we're going to go down. Highlighter, and this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills X Amrezy collab. And then we're going to go in with this other Morphe brush, and this is the JS5. I'm just going to go back and forth like this, and I like to get my highlight on the side of the brush. I'm going to find our high point, and we're going to put it right there. So what I usually do with my highlighter is I take it around and take it up here. We're taking this Eco Tool detail liner brush, but we're not using it for liner today. We are using it to do our nose. You don't want your lips looking like something that shall not be named. It's not a good look. It's not flattering at all. But this is the final look. I hope you guys liked it. These products I have had for a very long time, you know, so I really don't need to like say a yay or a nay on them because I've had them for literally years. Like a long time. But yeah, thank you for watching my video. I appreciate you for still watching me this far. You can go to my YouTube channel if you're not on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is Royal Fantasy, or you can go to my Instagram, and that is royal.fantasy, and you can either book an appointment with me, you can watch my IGTV videos of my tutorials and mini tutorials or whatnot. You know, show your girl some love, you know. You can follow Billion Babes Cosmetics. They release some awesome dope stuff, nail powders for acrylics, lipsticks, eyeshadow palettes, and then she has more stuff to come. She's just getting started, okay? You can go ahead and be a Billion Babe and go over to her page, and also you can use a code which is Royal for some money off, you know what I'm saying? So that's it, that's all. Thank y'all for watching, and come back and see me.